Hello friends, this is the Ascension Boss channel. In this episode, we are going to be providing the information related to the conclusions at the end of the Tri-Alliance 6D meeting. The meeting which is directly related to the Ascension support plan that the Tri-Alliance and 6D humans incarnated on Earth elaborated during the days of June 14, 15, 2019. Thank you very much for listening. You are going to enjoy. After the introductions, Ashtar, Mikhail, started talking and he said, okay, this is the summary of our discussions here. So it was the end. I was invited. I attended for the closing part of the activity. And then they provide some summary of what we discuss. They discuss in the activity. So they were focused mainly in two areas. One, the positive outcome and the negative outcome for the near future. If the negative outcome doesn't occur, then how they will implement everything for the midterm, okay, until something else happens, because something else is going to happen. First, I'm going to start with the negative outcome. The negative outcome they expect, or they see, is one of the possibilities, because there are many possibilities open, and everything, the outcomes, the final outcome depends on how we in 3D, 4D, especially 3D, how we use our free will. And mainly the humans in power that are the ones that are affecting all Gaia. They said, okay, so a source is going to take action, and depending on the way he takes action, there are gonna be some outcomes. If he takes action in this way, just eliminating negative energies and negative beings from other higher densities that are interfering or manipulating our current free will, then these humans that will stay here that are negative, that were supported, that were given power by the negative entities and negative beings, these humans will feel that they don't want to lose everything. They may go to the extreme to say, oh, if we are going to lose, everybody's going to lose. That's one possible outcome. And it's all based on the ego. It's based on, if I don't have it all, nobody's going to have a little bit. So they are aware of that could be one possible outcome. So they were defining the plan for that possible outcome, how they will support with all the Ascended Masters, mainly with our galactic brothers and sisters, how they can do this last-minute evacuation if some of these humans that don't have evolved consciousness will act in the way of, if I don't have it all that I had or that I want, then nobody's going to have it. And they could push a button and then something could happen. The whole planet could blow. In this summary, they were mentioning in this possible scenario, they were analyzing the layers. The risk layer at 3D are these areas, these continents. And then on top they put the next layer of the 6D, because in 6D is full consciousness. So they put the layer on top. And the layer of the risk in 3D, 4D is like 30% to 40% of the world. There are governors and people in power that have the capability to destroy Gaia in 30 to 40% of the world. Then the second layer was, okay, in 6D, how many are going to be affected? In that layer, when they cross the information of the two layers, it's like 50% of what 6D is occupying. In 6D, the concept is not about countries or government. It's about communities. The ones in 6D, they have the way to exit here without any problem. They have the technology. They can exit as soon as they find out something is happening in 3D, 4D, they can exit. But the problem is they were evaluating all this because they will need to help also the ones in 3D, 4D that are already in the Ascension process, that already got the merit and that are part of the Ascension process that is moving into 5D. So the discussions were how this group in 6D also supports the Galactic brothers and sisters in a last-minute evacuation based on decisions that humans without consciousness could take. Okay, so that was the first. The second, if Source takes another path, he could also disconnect these humans without consciousness. Okay, you die right away.
Yeah, no memory, nothing.
Yeah, the soul then goes to another location. The evolution for those entities, for those humans, will stop. It's a possibility, but we don't know what's gonna happen. So in case that everything is resolved, then what's the midterm plan? This is beautiful. The midterm plan is that if we start to live in harmony without the influence of negative energies and negative beings, then 6D is going to support, because the humans will ascend to 5, but there are many already in the process of ascension. This is what I heard there. Several humans in 6D will support humans in 3, 4D that are in the process of ascension, will coach them, will provide coaching, mentorship, not as masters. I never heard the word masters, no. It's just coaching and mentorship to accelerate the evolution of 4D, 5D. So it's a beautiful plan of collaboration. That's because something is happening later on that is related to something with the sun that is going to happen 2023, 2024, around that time. So they have plan A and the B is the beautiful one, collaboration. Because the ones that are in the process of ascension right now, they already are aware of the great potential of the free will. And with the free will, they are always asking for support, for help. And the help can come from 60 to coach, to be mentors. That was part of what Metatron. Michael said something, the first part, and then Metatron came and said the second part of how he has been interacting with the souls. He's been working at the soul level in the different densities to get the biggest quantity of humans to move in this evolution process. So I gave thanks for the invitation to be a witness of all this beautiful meeting, beautiful meeting. Then I saw several flashes. It was like many passing next to me. We moved to another location outside. It was like a closing ceremony or closing meeting. And I remember seeing the sky's deep blue, and the sun was right there. Could see the rays, very fine rays, coming through the blue. And then the trees, the shadow of the trees, bright green. It was beautiful. And then I asked Divine Mother, are they leaving now? And she said, no, they are going to stay here some more time in this like networking. Some of them, they want to still have conversations between them and us. She said us, not me. I was just invited at the end. And they want to take advantage of this opportunity to do networking and be in contact with the Tri-Alliance and within them, the 60 delegation and the Galactic delegation. Now it's 6:11. We are ending this recording. Thank you. So So yeah, after listening to all these beautiful expressions of love and compassion, how they want to help us here on Earth, here us, 3D, 4D, get out of this drama that we are experiencing. We know that there is a lot of greed that we see all over. They know it, they just cannot do anything right now because they obey the universal laws. But we, with our consciousness, we can ask.
And free will.
And free will. Yes, consciousness and free will, we can ask for help.
And that's why all this is culminating now, because for all these past years going on, all this chaos on this planet, everybody's been asking with their own free will, and this is the outcome. What's happening now on this planet.
Yeah, so the message I got is, okay, yeah, something will happen, but in the interim, let's continue our evolution, our expansion, our spiritual greatness. And let's continue being good humans, uplifting our vibration, get in contact with them. They really want to help. It's a lot of compassion and love that we see on this. Anything is gonna be great. So,
and remember, heaven isn't out there, guys. We're bringing heaven down to earth.
Yes.
This is what we're doing now.
Exactly. So thank you very much for listening to us. Ascension Boss is the name of our channel, and we are developing these uplifting methodologies and protocols to help everybody. Just contact us via email.
Yep.
And we can guide you. Thank you very much. God bless you.